Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Relax My Alley. 1:49 p.m. 9 of Cups. It's your life. It's your world. It's your life to live. 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. So, whatever this 9 of Swords is, frustrated, irritated, insomnia, confusion, conflict, all that shit going clear up out the door. You're releasing baggage, you're moving on. If it ain't got nothing to do with forward movement and growth, then you don't give a fuck about it at all. Yeah, the strength. You focus 10 toes down on yourself. So it's like you set goals and standards for yourself, and damn if you don't meet. Ace of Wands and a Temperance. Something's been a long time coming. There was a time where you felt like, or there's a time currently where you feel like there's just this big ass brick wall in place. Like you can't move forward. You feel stuck. You feel trapped. It's like, what the you actually end up making it through that, or you did make it through that with the Six of Swords. It's because you figured out through it's like through your most difficult times, you find a goal or you find something worth your time, your energy, your effort, your attention. You find something worth putting faith into. You do that, you become strong willed. That means that there's something going on or something that happened to where it was like fucked up. So you had to go um it ain't even head over heart. I would say that, but I wouldn't even call it that. For I would say mind over matter completely because it's almost like not even having the opportunity to have feelings involved in whatever the situation is. You really don't have time. You got feelings involved, they're gonna lead you right to the 9 of Swords. Because any little glimmer of hope that you have, something in that situation is willing and supposed to tear it down according to the situation. Um, that you made it out. You still feel 9 of Cups even going through 9 of Swords. That's what allows you to 6 of Swords. That's what it allows you to release the baggage. Like this is Temperance. It's been a long time coming. It's feeling like you have to. Yeah, the High Priestess in the Judgment. It's feeling like you have to give a fuck about everything else, everybody else, and you can't um like just be happy for yourself. You can't do things for yourself. You can't move around like how you want to for yourself. It's feeling like that. And then letting that shit go and being like, you know what, I'm important. Fuck this because 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the Justice. Yeah, and the Justice. You worked your ass off to get to a certain position. You worked your ass off to get what you want. You worked your ass off for that raise, that whatever it is, that person place thing, whatever it is that you doing, you do it for well. 9 of Cups in the Strength. You 10 toes down and you strong willed as fuck. When you want something, ain't no stopping you. There's nothing and no one that can get in the way from something that you want at all. What's this? And through my darkest days, I was just like, oh well, nigga. Yeah, Hangman. Hangman, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Because after so long there's a change in circumstances that has to happen. There's a change in the trajectory of the entire everything has to change at a certain point when it's been on hold for so long. When you let something when you leave when you're watching TV and you pause it. Watching Netflix and you pause it. It's gonna pause on the screen. It's gonna be a still frame of whatever you're watching. You leave it paused for too long, the Netflix logo is gonna start to bounce around your screensaver. Let that wait too long, it's gonna turn all the way off, go back to your home screen. So you're gonna restart, which is Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna restart. You're gonna go all the way back. So you left something on hold for so long that it restarted. Now you gotta go back to the home screen. You leave the home screen alone for too long, that times out, then you'll have the Philips or Roku or Visa or whoever you have, whoever your TV is, that's who you'll have. That's who Um, you'll see their screensaver. I don't feel like you're really about to have time to see another screensaver. I feel like if it's one of them things, just go with the mental, you know what I'm saying, with the picture. Like my nigga, if you let Netflix time all the way out and you just sitting there not doing nothing, if the shit goes back to the home screen, it's a good chance you not clicking back onto Netflix. Good chance that you is, and then you'll get back to whatever this is, so it comes off it comes off hold anyway in a hangman position, or you do something brand new. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, Hangman. Either way, that Hangman, something being on hold for so long is the reason that it changes to something completely brand new. So you get something, you get a better version or something, or you get something that's better because something was on hold for a while. It's like aging wine. Like, oh, that wine is so good, it aged. It tastes so good. Like, yeah, that's aged wine. What's this? I feel like something ages very well, or something aged very well. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords. You used to be sad and worried about something that you're not anymore. So now, so I feel like whatever it was that had you fucked up before, it doesn't have you like that now. So now, whatever this is, it's no longer on hang. It's no longer in a hangman position. It's no longer on hold. You could have gave up on something you decided not to with the strength and the hangman. So okay, so you did let something go. There was a time of heavy suspension. You had to make a decision. You did. You let something go, but you kept something else. You held like your ground with something else with the strength. Three of Cups. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, not knowing what's about to happen next, but still putting 10 toes down and being like, man, fuck it. Whatever gonna happen, but something's gonna happen. The strength. Again, it's because you start off as the Nine of Cups. You was determined to have something that you want, whatever the case is. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, everything happening, and you can still see through the Seven of Cups. You can still see through the smoke and mirrors, the fog, the illusions, the bullshit. You can still see through it. And you did. Yep, Ten of Swords. And through my darkest days, I was like, oh well, nigga. I don't stress out, nigga. Nipsey, I don't stress. I, I never fold under mental pressure. It's a misconception. But somebody tried to fuck with you mentally. It's like mentally and physically though, because you got the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Like somebody wanted you to feel like worst case scenario, you are stuck. Everything is just fucked up. You just it's like worst case scenario, and then it just gets worse with the Ten of Swords. Like that Nine of Swords goes into Ten of Swords. That's even fucking. So this is feeling mentally prisoned and stuck, like in cage and shit, and then feeling like if you feel mentally caged, then you really gonna feel. This is feeling claustrophobic in your own body because you feel stuck. Literally, the Hangman, Ten of Swords, Hangman and Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. That's feeling stuck in that shit. Five of Cups. That's feeling stuck in that energy and not being able to do anything about it. But it's like you stick something out. Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is sticking something out long enough to where Two of Pentacles. Circumstance changes completely. Yeah, the Lovers, and it all worked out. Seven of Pentacles, and it all worked out. Knight of Swords. So basically, because you had to go through the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Hangman, you're old, whatever the hell you get. There's nothing that could stop you and block you. The same vision that you held on to, the same fantasy land that you was like, you know what, this is what I want. That same vision, those same visions that pushed you through Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, literally get those. Those wasn't, I hope I can get those one day. No, you literally earned that. You're owed that due to the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. Not being able to figure out how to move around with something or what you want or what to do, not being able to figure that out fucked you up. So this is the Hangman. Everything gets put on hold until you figure it out. It's really that simple, and then you figure it out. Knight of Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool and the Magician. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a focus. What is it? Pink. Like the Lovers is Gemini that rules, I think, in the Seven of Pentacles. So like you kept picking it, kept picking it, kept picking. It's like you couldn't figure it. Whatever this is, like you couldn't find something that you want or a path you wanted to take, a route that you wanted to go, and then all of a sudden, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, like worst case scenario just happens or keeps happening, and then you have no choice but to be like, oh, okay, all right, you know what, this one I'm gonna do. Yeah, Six of Swords, release all the bullshit and get your head on right. That's what this does. Once it happens, everything that you wanted is everything that you're gonna get. Point blank and period. It wasn't one of them exercises where it's like, let's see how creative you can be. No, let's see what the fuck you want. Let's get to it. The King of Wands is a visionary and it's a natural born leader. The Hangman, you was acting like you ain't know what the fuck you was doing. You ain't know what's going on. Some of y'all are currently dealing with it. That's what's happening. If you're currently dealing with this, that's why it's happening. You gotta go through, and it's like it's gonna get worse. It's trust me, it's gonna get worse. And the reason why is because the more that you refuse to be like, okay, all right, let's really buckle down and see what's going on. The more that you refuse to look at shit for what it is, uh, the longer this little process, this little experiment, this little discipline activity, it's gonna take. So yeah, it ain't one of them things where Ten of Pentacles. It's one of them things where it's literally meant to. It's helping you. Like believe it or not, you don't like it, but it's meant to help you because it's like not being able to quite put your finger on what it is. Like man, I hate everything. I just don't like nothing, and it's like, well, you gonna have to figure something the fuck out because it's shit for you that you need to do, and whatever you pick, we got to add that into the plan. So pick something. You just indecisive as fuck. So because of that, your indecisiveness, you gonna see how far in trouble it'll get you. And I don't even really mean in trouble like shit goes wrong. It's just how many times do you have to fail before you get it right? And if you're failing with certain things, it's simply because you're not paying attention. It's like, all right, it's meant for you to silly like sit down and really focus. Stop being so goofy and shit. Stop looking at things like, oh, I gotta do like, well, this is going. If something's meant to be long term, you keep looking at short term things until you find something that's long term. You're gonna keep going through like shit. Just gonna keep getting worse. I'm telling you now. That's just the law of how this gonna go. But I'll be right back.